Good morning, everyone. My name is Vi Nguyen, and I'm going to present a speech about video games. What if someone told you that there is a way to save human lives and treat health by playing video games? Traditionally, video games have been regarded negatively. Parents feel like that they distract children from their schoolwork. They cause children to spend more time indoors instead of playing outside and being healthy outside, as well as induce violence in children. But recently, doctors and patients have found ways to make video games beneficial to health. First of all, they are used by doctors in medical education to learn more about diseases, providing doctors a way to learn more about the human body, as well as practice their doctor skills and train hand-eye coordination. They are further used in patients in physical therapy and to treat conditions such as ADD and cancer. And finally, they can be used by healthy people at home to enhance health by encouraging exercise and other healthy habits. The first way that video games can be used to enhance health is through their roles in training doctors. There's stimulation games out there that can teach doctors more about different diseases such as immune attack. This game features a white blood cell inside the human body and gives doctors a visual way of visualizing what happens when the body is attacked by pathogens as they play the white blood cells trying to fight off the pathogens. And it teaches them about how antibiotics work, so doctors will be able to visualize this and be able to explain to their patients better what happens when their patients take medications and be able to diagnose them better. This is better than the doctors just reading about the disease through a book, because the doctors will be able to see it inside their minds. And there's also another game called the Human Sim, where it helps the doctors learn more about how to make decisions under pressure. It stimulates different medical emergencies where the doctors will have to react calmly and coolly, helping them train their decision-making skills without actually harming the lives of real patients. And also, there's also another use for video games to help doctors by training them with their hand-eye coordination before performing surgery. Some doctors play video games right before performing surgery so that their hands are used to practicing. There's a study according to Fox News that surgeons who play the Wii for an hour before performing surgery score 48% higher on surgical simulators than doctors who don't. This provides a cheap and efficient way of training doctors, since most surgical simulators are really expensive. So doctors can just play the Wii at home in order to fine-tune their hand movements. Not only do doctors use video games to learn more about the human health, but they can also use it to treat patients as well. Video games can be used to help patients with disorders such as attention deficiency disorder and cancer. There's a game called Smart Brain Game System that helps treat patients with ADD. It features a controller and a headset. The headset can measure the brain waves, and if the child's brain wanders off, then the characters in the game will have hindered movement. So this rewards a child whenever the child is actually focusing on the game. This game helps make it a fun way for the child to conquer their disorder. Some families have found it really helpful, such as the Herlihy family, according to Fox News. Michael Herlihy, who is 12, has transferred the concentration skills that he learned through this game to his regular schoolwork and soccer. And Paul has regained his love for reading. For cancer patients, there's this game called Remission, where it takes the patient through the body and teaches them what happens when they go through chemotherapy. This rewards the patients for taking their medications, because now they can see how they can win the battle through cancer. Dr. Steve Cole, vice president of the organization that is in charge of this, says that by making cancer a visible foe, Remission gives kids a different mental view of who their enemy is. So this study, a study that was published in 2008, showed that patients who play this game are more receptive to learning about the diseases than those who didn't. Patients who are sick aren't the only ones who can benefit from playing video games. Healthy people can benefit as well. Deborah A. Lieberman of University of California, Santa Barbara, researched this form of exercise called exergaming. There's different forms such as playing on the Wii. There's different Wii games that encourages exercise throughout the home, such as Wii Tennis, where they can move around. And there's also games like Dance Dance Revolution, where it provides a fun way for kids to exercise at home. A study, according to Lieberman, a study with 22 overweight and normal weight children found that DDR increases players' heart rates through as much as if they were doing a typical aerobics workout. And video games are also used by people at home to encourage healthy habits, such as this game where you can win the game by knowing like how to eat healthy and escaping from the city. So in conclusion, video games are more than meets the eye. It is important to note that they not only do they provide entertainment, but also help enhance health as well. They train doctors and they help patients treat diseases, and healthy people use it as a fun way to remind them to maintain healthy lifestyles. As more and more beneficial uses for video games are discovered, more and more diseases are battled. Play an hour, games a day, keep the doctor away.